These are the notes of Jimmy Riley, serving as a report of the curious events that happened on the 12th of February, 1846, in the White Horse Inn on the road to the New Forest.
The Road to the New Forest. An audio drama by Emmy Nellison and Mimi Magusin.
And now you will go to the house and pick up the jewels I gave you. All of them! And your pretty face will glow with... Ah!
Who's out there?
What was that?
Probably just the wind.
I'd swear,
Noreen, what happens next?
Did the deer come to take the timberman away?
That will have to wait, little boy. Noreen has to get me a pint of cider first. And some biscuits.
Oh, Noreen! This story reminds me of something. A song my sister used to sing.
What song, dear?
Well, it's about someone walking through the woods.
Sing it for us, Mom.
Well, I don't know. It's not exactly, Okay. This is a song my sister often sang when we were walking through the forest late in the evening. It's called For You, My Timberman, and it's about... well, you'll hear.
Wonderful. I knew it was good that I told you the story.
Well, I told it.
Oh, but you would have never thought about it without me. Anyhow, chop chop, let's continue.
Yes, I would like to see if Nora is not in need of angels now that her true love is gone.
Please, Noreen. Well, Jimmy, it was indeed the deer who came to get the timberman, and it pushed him over, took him on its back, and disappeared in the forest.
And Nora, where did she go?
She followed them. Nora was walking through the woods all alone. She had entered the forest there, where she'd last seen the deer. Its tail vanished between the trees. The forest felt strange and unwelcoming, and for the first time Nora wished to be back in the abbey again, with her father, far away from anything green. Nothing stirred in the undergrowth. No bird made a sound. It was silent, apart from the wind. But even the wind was strange that night.
No saplings. Gold and silver.
She now heard a voice clearly in the distance.
Poor they call them. Riches rotting in the earth. For centuries. Centuries. Why is he worth more?
Who's that?
And no one sees. They do not see.
Wait!
Swiftly, Nora walked after it. And each time when the deer looked back, she saw the sharp glimmer of its eyes. Nightly sounds came from the treetops and the undergrowth. An owl cried in the distance. She walked on, stumbling over the dusty path. She had already lost all track of time when the path suddenly stopped. She looked up. Before her, there was a large meadow, but strangely enough, it was filled with figures. Long lines of men with their arms in weird angles and with large, leafy haircuts. Their clothes were ragged, and they stood still, as if they'd been turned to stone. Strangely curious, Nora walked nearer. But she soon found out that there was no man standing before her. What she saw was a field of trees in neat lines just as tombstones, and every single stem wore the clothes of a dead man.
Robert? Oh God!
There he was, in the last tree. A young elder wore his clothes that he had worn from the day he had met her. For a while Nora stood there alone, until a soft rustling advanced. Through the graveyard of trees, a solemn figure came towards her. It was the black deer. It looked at her, and she looked back with daring eyes. And at last, it spoke.
You are the timmerman's wife.
Yes?
Come with me.
The deer departed, and, not knowing what else to do, Nora followed it. It took a dark path, and the deer's tail was all Nora could see for her guidance. But sometimes, on her right or left, they passed an enclosed meadow, where animals lay sleeping in the moonlight. At last, the canopy of leaves opened up, and before them unraveled a view of a luscious valley. For a moment they looked over it, standing side by side.
Do you know who I am?
You are the protector of the trees.
I am the protector of the whole forest. Not just the trees. But they seem to be the ones that need my protection most.
They looked out over the valley, and slowly Nora realized that the view was beginning to change. Large oaks turned into lonely chopped stems. Trunks fell down, the undergrowth withered and disappeared, until there was nothing left but grey sand and roots.
This was once my favorite valley. Now I hardly come here, for this glade is beyond all hope.
For a while they said nothing, and a strange sadness came over Nora. Suddenly, she felt very old, and it was as if a mist had crept up to her, so thick that even dawn could not diminish it. Tears swelled in her eyes, and they shimmered bright in the dark, as mirrors reflecting the sunlight.
They do not know what they do. Yet worse things are coming still. I can already see the trains racing by.
Trains?
For you it is too far ahead to see. But the world is changing, and I am not sure whether I will manage. Me or the forest.
I can help you.
Nora had said it without thinking, but did not take it back. The deer cast its shining eyes upon her.
Are you certain?
Yes, I want to. I will come with you.
And what do you ask in return then?
Nothing?
Not even your timberman.
Ashamed that she for a moment had forgotten the reason of her pursuit, she turned away her eyes.
Why do you care for him? He has done nothing to deserve your esteem.
He loved me. And well, he did so many things for me. It would be cold.
No creature that is bought ever truly loves its master.
For a while they stared into the distance, and then the deer continued their talk, as if the silence had never interrupted them.
But somehow I understand you. He needed you, like the forest needs me.
And then they nodded to her left, and there Nora saw the timberman. He was stripped off his clothes, and it looked like he was asleep.
There he lies. Look, there's nothing much the matter with him.
Robert!
But don't go near him. Not yet.
But it was too late, for Nora had already woken up her husband from his silent sleep.
Nora?
Robert! Oh, I'm so glad you're alive.
What happened to me? Why am I all naked?
You were taken by the black deer, but it's all fine now.
The black deer?
The timberman looked at the creature before him, and his face grew dark.
Yes, but don't you worry. It's not evil at all. You see, it's actually...
The black deer?
Taken aback by the face of the timberman, Nora stumbled back. She looked at her husband, but he didn't look back. His eyes were rolling wildly in their sockets. Slowly, he advanced to her and the black deer.
Robert, what are you doing?
You sad creature!
Oh no, darling, don't do
You
that.
think you have won this game, don't you? Haunting me until I lie, helpless in the bushes, stripped of everything I own? You think you can treat me like this?
No, Robert, don't come nearer.
But you were wrong about me. You were wrong altogether.
Stop!
And when the timberman heaved his fist to turn off the light in the eyes of the creature that had turned his life into misery, Nora felt herself leaping through the air until the blow struck and she forgot all time.
Is that the ending? Well, then I almost prefer Wilfred's one.
No, it's not yet the ending. For you see, at the moment the timberman struck, the black deer cried out,
We're all going to die!
I think that will have to wait, Noreen. Get me another pint, dear.
Dad!
Simon, isn't that your boss?
Castleman? By God, you're right!
Don't go! Don't go outside tonight! There's something there! No hooves, just insects!
Dad, there's spiders on the floor. Maybe you should do something, Simon. He's your boss after all.
He's drunk. He won't remember anything if I help him or not. And truth be told, I don't think I care anymore. I'm not going back to work on that railway after this night.
And I was just... the trees! The railway! It's going to ruin it!
What's he talking about?
Black! And eyes as lightning bolts! No, it was not a pony!
Well, this has been an eventful evening.
I think it's about time for us to leave.
It was probably just an ordinary deer.
No! 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 You're seeing this all wrong!
My grandmother always told me that.
Jimmy, come here. We're leaving.
Noreen, how did the story end?
Well, very little is known about.
Oh, come on, just tell me.
Okay. When Nora woke up again, she saw the trees swiftly passing by. She was sitting on the deer's back. The creature made no sound. Only the spiders below rustled upon the leaves. After a while, Nora dared to speak.
Thank you.
And the deer answered,
Thank you.
Where's Robert?
Don't worry. He'll get home in time.
Should I go back?
Not if you don't want to.
Where should I stay then?
But the deer didn't answer, and Nora didn't ask anymore.
So, the black deer rescued her?
Well, rescued her.
But are they together now, Nora and the black deer?
Some say a voice has joined the violin that hides in the forest.
Jimmy, we're going now.
Just one last thing. Where did you hear this story?
I didn't just hear it.
What do you mean?
The story was told to me by a very special person.
Who? Jimmy?
Some say she's a legend. Others say she's real.
I don't understand.
Jimmy, I won't ask again!
Noreen!
You listen to The Road to the New Forest. The text was written by Emmy Nellison. The music composed by Mimi Magusin. Editors Emmy Nellison and Mimi Magusin. Director of Sounds Anna de Bruin. Also, many thanks to our great voice actors. Fenne van Engelen, Bramma van Overdijk, Bara Vessela, James Toos, Nicholas Rogers, Julia Andriessen, Yuri Ferry, Isabelle van Oudheusden, Korstiaan van Pelt, Kira Tiero, Antonia Bauer en Sebastian Lyons. But also our musicians. Joost Verheggen, Maartje Stro, Raymond Kortbeek, Laurens de Mooi, Anastasia Tropina, Emma Tondeur, Julianne van Meerten, Roos Middelkoop, Yuri Ferry, Robin Becker, Jacob Hepkema, Alice de Franenberg en Peter Reddinghuis.